Double dummy. To play as if you know all the cards.
Bridge is the most interesting game in the world. I play bridge about 12 hours a week, and I go home and I change into a sweatsuit and sit down, and in 30 seconds I have a game.
Bridge is first and foremost a partnership game. There's really almost no better feeling than to win a big event with a partner that you know and love and know that you did it together.
The older you get, the less senile you are if you play bridge also. Because it keeps your mind very, very sharp.
My husband had Alzheimer's, and then I lost him. And bridge is really what saved me in all of that.
I'd say Warren's still better than Mike, but someday I'll be better than him.
When I tell people that I play bridge, their first sort of image that I can tell pops into their head is me sitting around in a nursing home with 3 little old ladies, gossiping about whatever. And that's how bridge is portrayed in the media.
I have a picture of Adam when he was 7 years old. He was sleeping upstairs, and he gathered all these books to read for bed. But they weren't like Dr. Seuss or any of that. They were a bridge book, a Monopoly rules book, and a bridge magazine.
Adam isn't the only exciting youngster on this Junior Worlds team. Hailing from Atlanta's renowned youth bridge program, the Jang brothers were added as a 3rd pair to the USA1 team for the promise they've shown in spite of their age.
The first summer camp that Atlanta Junior Bridge ever had, Richard and Andrew came to it, and I taught it. Richard, at the time, couldn't even hold the cards. He didn't want to use a card holder, but he couldn't fan the cards in his hand because his hands were too small. So he'd be doing this. He'd be going. Their mother told me that she feels like this has been very good for their relationship, that it's something they can do together, that they both enjoy, that the age difference doesn't matter within the two.
Richard, what's your favorite thing to do outside of bridge and school? My favorite thing.
The final pair on the team is a very different set of brothers.
Hello, hello.
Adam, you came home just as all the chores were done. Nice job. Very nicely done. I'm Jory Grossack, mother of Adam and Zachary Grossack, Adam, Zachary, and quite the bridge player in my own right. I love the game. I introduce my sons to the game. I teach bridge, I play bridge, and I'm enjoying it.
David overview was already.
So every 2 years, there's a World Youth Team Championship.
Okay.
This year, it's in Shanghai, near Shanghai.
Right.
And they invite us to send 5 teams.
In the youngsters category, officially known as the Under 21 series, the U.S. has never won a medal. They're hoping to change that this year.
I'm pleased and honored to welcome you all to the 14th World Youth Team Championships. It is also a pleasure to experience once more the traditional hospitality of our host country, China.
Israel. Poland. USA.
17 national teams are here in pursuit of a gold medal. Over the next 6 days, USA1 will face off against each team in a grueling round robin. Then there's the knockout stage, and only the top 8 will qualify. The skill level amongst the teams varies widely. Poland, won the European qualifying tournament and has done so each of the last 5 times. They are also this event's defending champion. Israel finished second in the European qualifying and has a strong youth bridge tradition.
In as brief a manner possible, tell us how we play the game of bridge.
That's a really hard question. You are sitting down across from your friend and sometime opponent, if you're not on the same page, and you're communicating back and forth about both the strength of your hand, the 13 cards that you've been dealt, as well as the lengths of the various suits that you hold in your hand. And your opponents, who are sitting opposite you, are doing exactly the same thing. And during the bidding phase of the game, you're basically competing to get to see which suit will be the most important in the hand. After that bidding is complete, every single player at the table will play 1 card at a time, and the person with the highest rank of the suit that was led will win what's called the trick. The idea of the game, as simply as possible, is to take as many tricks as you can.
Like almost all other sports, the players playing there do not know whether they win or lose until the moment they exit the room, and then when they compare with their teammates, only then they can know whether they win or lose.
Ace 5. Win 6.
Plus 15.
Win 10.
Minus 140.
So this is really strange. It's something like playing football and you don't know whether you win or lose, but all the spectators know whether you win or lose.
This scoring method is known as international match points, or IMPs for short. IMPs are then converted into victory points, and it's your team's total victory points that determines your place in the top 8. In the first match, USA1 emerges with the maximum score, 25 victory points and a spot at the top of the leaderboard. While things started well for USA1, they soon ran into trouble when facing a confident Israeli team. As it was, Israel left the match with a decisive win. With 5 more days of qualifying ahead, USA1 couldn't afford to lose momentum.
Our last few days haven't been that great. We were 6th going into today, but we were still pretty comfortable in terms of qualifying for the KOs, but I was really hoping for better. For the first time in a few days here, both our pairs really had good cards in both tables.
Out of the 2 of you, who makes the most mistakes?
I make the most mistakes.
And
Richard, who makes the most mistakes?
He does.
To be in a partnership, you have to be in a mutual understanding. You can't have any hatred or animosity between you two. And you just have to make sure you're on the same page. And basically, if something wrong happens, you just have to accept it and just move on.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You may start now, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Thank you.
Bridge at the highest level is played with screens. In the past, players have tried to cheat by giving signals to their partner, anything from hand gestures to toe taps to well-timed coughing fits. The screens limit communication to just bidding and gameplay itself. Any good partnership needs to be able to exchange information legally. Bridge is, after all, a game of communication and connection.
In my family, my dad plays and my sister plays and our kids play. So when we're together, we just have 3 generations playing.
With my own son, who's now 15 years old, I taught him, and it's just a fantastic thing to be able to share with my son to play bridge with him.
Both my parents play, and me and my brother learned at vacation when there was nothing else to do, really. So it was sort of forced.
Right, but we don't have to show up. But do you have uniform?
Must be in the team photo.
I have a friend that was joking with me before I left saying, why are you playing bridge? It's for old women. And I said, well, you should have come. You should see all the young ladies here. And he says, well, you should have taught me. And I said, I've tried, you know, but the stereotype isn't always correct, if you know what I mean.
Ahmed, come and say hello. You see, he's in Egypt, and I'm Israeli. Usually we're not supposed to be friends, but we're going out together.
Yeah.
And drinking together, and sitting together. And if
You'll mix scandal.
Every night it's the same. The youngest come and attack us, so we have to revenge now.
Is this way that can help you to win the games?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you play that?
We need some.
Jesus, it's so easy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay, stop it.
Okay.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Best wishes.
USA1 scored 25 victory points in both of their final day matches, giving them the third choice of opponents for the knockout phase. USA1 defeated Australia. They'll now face Israel in the semis in a rematch of their big loss on day one.
They want to know if we're going to beat the US.
Of course. No question about it.
In the first quarter of the semifinal, Israel jumps out to a big lead.
We have Israel right where we want them, poised for a very big comeback. We're not worried. We're going to do it.
Over the last 13 boards of competition, the U.S. team won 74 imps to Israel's 0.
Diamonds up right now.
The U.S. has made it to the finals.
You heard it here. At the half, you heard it here.
USA1 has now guaranteed themselves their first ever medal in the Youngsters Series. They'll face Poland, who resoundingly defeated the French in the other semifinal.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You have 2 hours, 20 minutes to complete 16 balls. Good luck.
At the end of the first segment, Poland leads 61-8. With their most experienced pairs playing, USA1 wins the second set by 11 imps, but they failed to gain any serious ground on their opening deficit.
They're playing for a gold medal here, a world championship. I mean, there's not that many opportunities to do something like that in a lifetime. So, you know, there's nothing I can do to take away from them feeling pressure.
USA1 holds its own for the rest of the finals, outscoring Poland by 6 imps over the last 4 segments of play. It's not enough to overcome their opening deficit.
On the 14th World Youth Bridge Team Championships, gold medalist is Poland. Silver medalist is USA1.
While USA1 did not win a gold medal, these players have made a name for themselves in the bridge world.
what we need to have is we need to have a resurgence of young people helping other young people get into the game. And that's really how something stays alive. You have to have a constant influx of people learning and supporting the game.
In 30 years, I want to have somebody to play bridge with. I want to, I want to have as healthy or even better of a population of bridge players who are active and enjoy the game.